cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are making chicken and waffles, honey. But look, we're doing a savory version, and we're using Cheddar Bay Biscuit mix for our waffles, and we're going to be doing buttermilk fried chicken. So y'all, look, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so first we're going to start off with our chicken, and I'm using about 7 chicken wings. If you want to stick to my recipe, use about 6 to 8 wings. These are whole wings, all right? And we're going to add in about a tablespoon of yellow mustard, because I never fry chicken without my mustard. I have to have it, all right? And a tablespoon of hot sauce, because those two things go together, all right? All right, so we're going to get that in, and now we're going to work on our seasonings. So let's do about a teaspoon of seasoned salt. You can add more or less. It depends on your salt intake. We're also going to do a half teaspoon of onion powder, as well as a half teaspoon of garlic powder. Look, we want all the flavor we can get, all right? And we're going to add a little bit of coloring by putting in a whole teaspoon of paprika. Just a little bit for coloring. That's it. Nothing else, nothing less. All right? And a half teaspoon of black pepper as well. And hey, feel free to use whatever kind of seasonings you want. But once you get them in there, honey, go ahead and mix it all together. We want to get it all incorporated so we can have all of that flavor on every single part of these chicken wings. All right, so let's mix that, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, honey, so the next step is adding in our half cup of buttermilk. This is whole fat buttermilk. All right, we want the good stuff. Now look, if you're using more chicken than what I'm using, you may want to add a whole cup instead of a half cup, all right? But whatever you do, pour your milk in and then mix that up. Make sure that buttermilk turns the same color as that chicken was. We want all of those flavors to get incorporated. All right, so I have a gallon Ziploc bag here. And honey, look, if you know, you know. We don't like washing dishes. Let me know how many of y'all like washing dishes down in the comments, all right? All right, so look, we're gonna add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour, because we want this completely mess-free. And then we're gonna season that flour. You have to season this flour, all right? So let's add a little bit of seasoned salt just until it feels good. If you want to add just a teaspoon, that's up to you, but baby, make sure you season it well. And we're also going to add a tablespoon of paprika so we can get some good coloring. And I also like to add a little bit of lemon pepper, just a teaspoon. It gives a nice twang, all right? And look, just zip that up and mix it well. Y'all, when I tell you this is the easiest way to fry foods, you don't have to mess up no dishes. You can pop it right in the trash, all right? And y'all probably already know this, but if you don't, look, free game, all right? All right. So look, we're gonna take that chicken and we're gonna put it inside the Ziploc bag, probably about 3 or 4 at a time. You don't want to overcrowd it, or the flour will not properly stick to the chicken. We don't want half flour chicken, all right? So add your chicken in the Ziploc bag and just shake and go. See, that's one less dish that we have to wash, honey. All right, so look, we're gonna move on, and I have my stove over medium-high heat, and I'm adding in about 48 ounces of canola oil. And look, if you're using a deep fryer, go ahead and set that bad boy to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And when you flick your little flour in, honey, it is ready to go. And you're gonna add in your chicken. I don't like to fold them when I'm doing chicken and waffles, because I want that whole wing to stand up and be proud and pretty. So look, make sure you add them in unfolded, all right? And do not overcrowd this pan. I promise you, if you do, your breading will not stick, or something terrible is gonna happen. We don't want that. But you wanna cook this until it's golden brown, or at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit internally, because that is the safest temperature to eat chicken, all right? We don't wanna get nobody sick, all right? honey, look at that, honey. So look, I double coated that last batch, all right? I just want to let y'all see that. But here are the instructions for these biscuits, honey. But I'm going to show you every step just in case, okay? So look, we're going to be using 1 box of Cheddar Bay Biscuit mix. This is the Red Lobster brand of their biscuits. And you know, I don't really like the sweet waffle when it comes to chicken and waffles. It's a good contrast, but I wanted something savory. So look, that's why I'm using this Cheddar Bay waffle mix, okay? Or biscuit mix, rather. And I'm just adding in that little herb pack. That's actually for the butter, but I'm gonna put it into the biscuit mix, as well as a little bit of garlic salt, just a little bit of flavor. And the recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. I'm looking at sharp cheddar today because that's what I like. And next to that, we're gonna add in about a 3/4 cup of cold water. This is what the recipe calls for, okay? And you wanna combine this very well, but you do not want to over mix. You never over mix biscuit or pancake dough. I promise you, you end up in a mess every single time. All right, so we are winding this thing on down, honey. I'm pulling out my waffle maker. I done plugged it in, and I have it on about a 4 to get this bad boy heated up. And I am gonna spray some non-stick spray on there because I don't want my waffle to stick. But you're gonna scoop about a 1/2 cup of the dough right into the center of the waffle maker. And honey, once you get it on there, just press it down. Simple. That's it. And you let it cook until the indicator tells you so, or until it's brown and crispy around the edges. And this is what you should have, honey. All right, and you repeat this as much as needed. But remember, 1 box does make about 5 to 6 waffles. So let's go ahead and plate it up. And there you have it, guys. Our buttermilk fried chicken and our Cheddar Bay waffles. You guys, this was so delicious. I know I say that all the time, but y'all, I promise y'all, I do not be lying. I'm trying to tell y'all, it was delicious. Bomb.com, 10 out of 10. And I can't wait for you guys to try it. And when you do, I want you to let me know if this recipe was easy to follow and what you thought about it, okay? But look, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video.